Congrats on your brand new Fuji bike. Today we're going to show you how to assemble it. Your bike will come partially assembled, so first let's start with the tools you'll need. 4, 5, and 6 millimeter hex wrench, a Phillips head screwdriver, an 8 and 15 millimeter hex wrench, wire cutters, a pedal wrench, grease, and a pump. Start by opening the box and carefully remove the bike, saddle, and the small parts box, which contains the owner's manual and additional documentation. Then, using your wire cutters, remove any zip ties, in addition to all other packaging material. Once that's complete, we'll move on to assembly. Grab your grease and grease the seat tube. Slide the seat post into the seat tube and tighten with the 5 millimeter Allen wrench. Next, grease the head tube and the quill stem. Slide the stem into the head tube, making sure to pass the minimum insertion markings on the stem. Tighten with the 6 millimeter Allen wrench. Then, using the 6 millimeter Allen wrench, loosen the bolt under the stem. This will allow you to rotate the bars to a comfortable position. Tighten back down with the Allen wrench. For the front brake, slide on the concave washer and then slide it through the cutout on the fork. Thread the locking bolt onto the threads and tighten with the 5 millimeter Allen key. Then carefully slide the axle of the front wheel onto the fork dropouts. Tighten the bolts with the 15 millimeter wrench. Grab your pedals and grease the threads while noting the L and R markings on the spindle. Tighten the right pedal by spinning the pedal wrench clockwise and the left pedal by turning the wrench counterclockwise. Now let's put some air in the tires. Grab your pump, remove the valve cap and loosen the valve stem. Lock the pump onto the valve and air the tires up to the recommended pressure on the sidewall of the tire. Make sure to reinstall the cap afterwards. To secure the brake cable to the frame, grab your cable ties and slide it around the top tube. Tighten the bolt using the 8 millimeter hex wrench and your screwdriver. Place one up by the head tube and one down by the seat tube. Now let's finish our brake setup. Unravel the cable and slide it through the barrel adjuster and the brake cable fixing bolt. Squeeze the brakes to the rim and tighten with the 5 millimeter Allen wrench. Then loosen the brake pad with the 4 millimeter Allen wrench. Adjust the pad away from the tire, squeeze the brakes and retighten the pad. Repeat on all 4 brake pads. You can also slightly adjust the arms with your hand if needed. When complete, cut your excess cable wire and lightly crimp on the cable end with your wire cutters. If needed, using the 6 millimeter Allen wrench on the bolt under the stem, you can give your bars one more rotation adjustment just like before now that the front tire is on. If needed, you can also loosen the bolt on top of the stem with the 6 millimeter Allen key, align the bars with the front tire, and retighten. If you please, install the white reflector to the handlebars and the red reflector to the seat post with the screwdriver. That's it. Thanks for picking Fuji, and if you have any questions, please contact customer service at the address in the video description.